DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid, and as you can tell by the name, it is a nucleic acid. It's a giant molecule in the cell nucleus made up of two twisted chains of nucleotides. Each of the chains consists of units containing the sugar deoxyribose, phosphoric acid, and a nitrogen base, adenine, thymine, cytosine, or guanine. Only two combinations of these nitrogen bases can be opposite with each other in the nucleotide chains. Adenine with thymine, or cytosine with guanine. And double units. Therefore, only 4 kinds of double units can be run along the length of the DNA molecule. Adenine and thymine, thymine and adenine, cytosine, guanine, or guanine and cytosine. However, the varying sequence of these double units makes a code that makes possible the transmission of countless variety of genetic traits. I don't need it. I'm a roofer. DNA? Never heard of them. I don't need DNA. DNA? What's that? Oh, who uses DNA? That's a good question. Well, DNA studies are used for many things. First off, the studies of DNA are used in the medical department. So what we're going to do now is head over to the medical department and see what they have to say.
I'm Dr. Compton. I'm about to tell you how I use DNA in my job. Well, around here we use it in the prenatal diagnosis of inherited diseases. Restriction enzymes are used to cut apart DNA of plants who might carry a gene for congenital disorder. The DNA parts in other cells from the fetus is compared. In many situations, the disease status of the fetus can be determined. Currently, this technique is applicable to thalassemia, Huntington's disease, cystic fibrosis, and Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. People around here, because it helps us get rid of the disorders that we can. It's a very big benefit. Well, would I bagel shop to study your DNA? Well, I don't know. Because, pretty much, I base all my studies that I do on the studies of DNA.
DNA is used in paternity testing, the legal use of blood tests to help decide if a particular man fathered a particular child. Almost 100% of the time, this genetic fingerprinting works. The modern day police work. How about we go over to the police and see how they actually do this. I'm Stan Rogers of the NYPD. Around here, DNA is used for, quote, genetic fingerprinting. This procedure has been used for many years in Britain, but the procedure wasn't accepted in the U.S. until the late 1980s. Blood, semen, and other body fluids are examined at crime scenes and compared with the DNA of suspects. We use it mostly in rape cases. Better, you probably know the O.J. Simpson trial. Well, DNA is a major part in that, and that is very close related to what we're doing. DNA helps get all the bad guys off the street. Without it, we'd still get along, but it helps our work a lot easier. You can take it from here, Broc. I already know is that DNA studies are very, very, very important in genetic engineering. So why don't we go over to our scientist, genetic engineering. I'm Professor John Smith. Well, I'm working on a project right now and it has to do with prehistoric animals, pretty much of the Jurassic period. What I'm doing is I'm taking the blood from ancient mosquito from the Jurassic period And then what I do from there is I take the DNA with that of a frog and recreate dinosaurs. We also are doing this with the prehistoric plants. I've heard about people talking to me about this before. They have stated that I am copying other people's ideas. I have no idea what is based on DNA. How could I live without? I have about double helixes and a couple other things.
Pizza down here, and you can get it again and again. Recharge your turtles this way.